Another day for the Nilecast News at West Nile Television. My name is Oraku Benson Pastore. This is the news program that comes on your way from Mondays to Sundays from the hour of 7 p.m. up to the hour of 8 p.m. whereby we give you a lot in the world of news. As usual, let's first take a look at the headlines, then I will bounce back to give you the news into details. Coming up in the Nilecast News headline at West Nile TV, Obong District leaders trained on performance improvement. Ongoing blood donation exercise in Ajuman District. And West Nile women leaders raise concern over lack of transparency in family. Details about this in Nilecast News. Welcome back from the headlines. Moving forward, we are starting it from Greater Madi region, particularly from Obong District. Obong District leaders received training on performance improvement, which was for 3 days, organized by the Chief Administrative Officer, that targeted both the technical and political leaders in Obong District. Okumu Dominic compiles the story.
The 3 days performance improvement training, organized by the Chief Administrative Officer, targeted both the technical and the political leaders ranging from the district level to the sub-county level so as to enlighten them to perform their roles and responsibilities for better performance. Otim Benson Humphrey, the Chief Administrative Officer Obongi, said since the district was created in 2019, its performance has been very low compared to other districts across the country, and this explains the reason they decided to come up with the training so as to become competitive in terms of service delivery to the public.
To help us take stock, when you look at Obong district from inception, our performance has not been good. Obong and some other districts within the West Nile region, we are always in the last 10, the worst 10 in the country. You find us there, and this is not something that should be a desirable status. We want this to change, to improve our performance in national assessment, which I have seen. At least in 1 year, I've seen Obong has crossed over. The worst 10 Obong has left. Our real number we are yet to see. But this is not spillover in other service deliverable areas. For instance, why are we performing badly in education?
Angala Patrick, the District Education Officer Obongi, lauded the Office of the Cow for taking up the initiative to organize the training, saying this is the only way the leaders will come up with the much needed results.
It is a very good way to go. The country is now moving away from the traditional performance appraisal system, now going on to the scorecard. Now, according to public service, we are now looking at activities that lead to outcomes and impact. We are learning a lot, and tomorrow we are going to come up with our scorecards, our balanced scorecard per district, per sub-county, per department, and per section and subsection. I'm very excited. And as far as performance is concerned, it is my sincere hope that it is going to improve on the performance of Obongi district as a whole.
Siraji Karala, the chairman Local Council 3 Itula Sub-County, who was one of the participants in the training, said the training will go a long way in reminding the different stakeholders on their roles and responsibilities, which in turn improves their performance.
This training is reawakening us. Reawakening everyone's responsibility, everyone's stake that he or she must play to see that the organization or the institution or local government or lower local government must grow and must account to the local community.
Rani Geoffrey Leo, the head teacher at Itula Primary School, another participant in the training, said the training has made them to set up targets, which targets will be evaluated next year, and feels this is a better way of motivating people to do their best so as to realize better performance.
We have to set strategies and then core values and have the client chartered in each institution, like primary school, secondary school, and then the health centers, so that we work for a purpose. The value is to improve performance at all levels, particularly the teachers. Everybody should know the output and everybody should be on task on time so that they can improve the performance of the district.
The training attracted over 100 leaders who, together with the district officials, set up several targets, among which is the improvement in the performance of learners in education sector, among others. Dominic Anthony Okumu, West Nile TV, Nile Cast.
Moving forward, still keeping the pace within Greater Mari region, but we are now jetting across the line to Ajuman district. Ongoing blood donation exercise in Ajuman district has targeted learners in secondary schools. This exercise started on 12th of March 2025 and shall continue, specifically to help to save the lives of the people in the hospital that's within Ajuman district. Take a look at the story.
Students of Beza Al-Hiji and Ajumani Model Secondary School participated in the exercise to donate blood, which was on the 12th of March 2025. During the engagement, Kiden Jacqueline, a team leader at Blood Group, said it's life-saving exercise which is done to save the needy, mostly mothers, accident victims. She therefore encouraged students positively to engage in the exercise.
We are very grateful to be in Ajumani. This is a life-saving exercise. We are here to save life. We look for blood to go and save life of those people who have little blood in them in the hospitals. There are mothers who are delivering who need this blood, accident cases, sickle need this blood, and there are so many other conditions, operations, infections, and so on. So when you give blood today, you know that you have given part of your life to another person, and God will reward you abundantly.
Queen Nakadong, a student in Beza Al-Hiji Secondary School, said amidst the Ramadan season, it's hard to sacrifice, but due to humanity, she has to donate blood to save life.
I've decided to give a blood for those who are suffering from the hospital, and this is my first time to give a blood, and this is a fasting period, and today I will not fast because I don't feel today well to fast. But I've been fasting, today I will not fast, and I just want to help those who are suffering from the hospital.
Harriet Echoni, consulate, a student at Ajumani Model Secondary School, highlighted the benefit of blood donation savings. It saves life and hence encourage fellow students to participate so that they can save lives of the sick.
I am so grateful to have donated blood today. And this is not my first time to donate blood. This is the third time. I was not forced to do this. I came on my own. And the major reason why I also wanted to donate blood is I know that so many people suffer in the hospital because of lack of blood. So I felt like if I also give my blood, one time, it will also help someone who is suffering there.
Aiga Norman, a student, also urged fellow boys to participate in blood donation so that they can save lives in the hospital.
I take my own decision today to give this blood because to save other people from the hospital, also to be alive like us. The following is like if someone lacks blood in the hospital and you give your blood, help that person to save his or her life.
For several times, this exercise has been carried out in Adjumani district, but few people turn up for the exercise. Kashundwat Fancy Onzima Alan reporting for West Nile Television Nilecast.
Moving forward now to Greater Alu region, West Nile women leaders raise concern over lack of transparency in family as Nebi district celebrated a belated Women's Day in Angali, Nyaravur Town Council on 13th of March 2025. Women leaders and women activists in West Nile region highlighted the challenges they continue to encounter. Alfred Jawok gives us details about that.
Women leaders and women activists in the West Nile region highlighted the challenges they face, including gender-based violence linked to lack of transparency in family wealth management. The event, held at Maroriang Primary School, brought together women from various parts of the district and West Nile region to advocate for their rights and empowerment. Nebi District Woman Member of Parliament Agnes Ashibu has shown commitment to promoting gender equality and women's empowerment.
When we are talking about gender-based violence, people think that this violence is all against women. But I want to say that today as we talk, gender-based violence has really risen very high on our men. Except that the men cannot come up to report cases of gender-based violence against them. This is the challenge we have.
Machulate Mukasa, head of mentoring and empowering young women, MEMPRO, an organization working for the rights of women in West Nile region, equally highlighted their commitment to fight gender-based violence in the region.
And our call to action, as part of accelerated action to end gender-based violence, is to call upon everybody, men, boys, women, girls, leaders, wherever you are, you can contribute to safe environment. Girls and women can only thrive in peaceful environment that support them to achieve their aspirations.
Fiona Nyamutoro, Minister for Energy, who was the chief guest, pledged government's support to women to access good service delivery. She noted high cases of teenage pregnancy and early child marriages affecting the education of young girls in West Nile. The district's continued efforts to support women's rights and address the unique challenges they face. Alfred Jawok, Camilla Stansha, West Nile TV, Nilecast.
Now moving to the world of sports, getting back to Adjumani district, there was a friendly encounter yesterday between Nyangile Senior Secondary School that comes from Koboko and the Biaya Senior Secondary School, a school from Adjumani district. In the process, they played into a 1-1 draw. Onzima Alan gives us the highlights of how things happened in that particular game. Drew a match between Biaya Senior Secondary School and Nyangile Senior Secondary School following a 1-1 draw friendly game played on 12th of March 2025. Augustine Emmanuel, the head coach Biaya Senior Secondary School, says it was such a tough game since Nyangile is one of the best schools we have in from Koboko.
It was a very tough game. You know, being the giant of Koboko, everybody knows Nyangile. Nyangile is not an easy team. And really, Biaya is also known to be one of the best teams in Wadman district. It was a very tough game. I think both teams played very well, only that they never utilized the chances, especially on our side. We had a couple of good chances. Whereas Vincent Trial, team captain for Biaya Senior Secondary School, says it was such a very tough game.
The result is, for us, the result is, for us it is very bad result. Because our intention is to win the match, but that is what is in football. It can happen. In football there are three things: win, draw, and you can lose.
Kako David, head coach in Nyangile Senior Secondary School, says it was such a nice game, though few challenges have been registered, but hope to rectify such mistakes.
It's really nice, it is enjoyable, even the fans enjoy it, though there are some few and there are errors, but still, we are human beings, we can make mistakes. But the thing I've learned here is my boys, there are some corrections that when I go back I need to work on them. Generally, the game has been enjoyable, everybody enjoyed it, even the players themselves. I like the spirit.
BRSS has so far played 3 games and winning 2 out of the 3. Oraku Benson Pastore, together with Onzima Alan, compiling the story for West Nile Television NILE Sports. With that, we have come to today's edition. We have come to the end of today's edition of NILEcast News. It has been your Oraku Benson Pastore doing it for you. Let's link up again tomorrow, still for the same program of news.